Good morning, welcome to Planet Mojo. Today I'm going to use this auger to plant all of that purple lovegrass. Now these flats hold, 38. So I got two 38s and two 72s. The 72s have a few open spots, but for the most part, it's just a jungle here. I got to get all of this in the ground if I can. We have rain coming. It's like scattered thunderstorms. Some of them really severe, but one just kind of missed us, and I don't think one's coming until later this evening, so I think I'm good to go. So what I need to do is I'm going to fill this front love garden, is what I'm calling it. I'm going to fill the rest of it up, get it as packed as possible, 10-12 inches apart, and then whatever's left I'm going to move my way down to the other gardens. And this stuff only goes into the gravel. This will grow in sand, gravel, and it doesn't mind a bit of salt, which it'll get there. They don't use much salt on the roads here, but they do use a little. And this did just fine with it last year. I might have had one or two die last year. I'm not really sure, but this is more than enough to replace it. So I really would like to get some of this prairie drop seed in the ground too. I don't know. It doesn't look that great. It's like it's not getting any bigger. I see this stuff in the ads online, and they're showing it, in pots this size and, really tall. And I've never seen it get any bigger than this. This is about the size I planted it last year, I think. And then that stuff died. Yeah, look at this. Since I planted it, this is dying. Well, maybe that's the only one. Yeah, this is kind of white. I really should just get it in the ground and see what it does. If it's marked, I should be able to keep it watered, and hopefully that would keep it alive. I really don't know if I have enough marking sticks. If I don't, I'm going to stop when I get to the end of the sticks and make more sticks. I can do that in the shelter, or in the shed, in the shelter of the shed, if it starts raining. But let's just start with this purple lovegrass. The last plants I put in the ground was the little blue stem in the pots, and that is much harder to do than to use this. I will be planting in gravel with that, but it's still just much easier than digging a hole and doing all that stuff. I use this for them as well, but it's just a bigger size. This is sized directly for this plug, so I'm hoping it goes real smooth. The more I get in the ground, the better. I think I'm going to take, should I take 3? I should probably take all 4 of them and just move right on down the road. But I believe I'm going to run out of markers for them. Damn. Alright, I'm just going to start with these and see what's up with the markers. And I may have to make some more of them. Okay, what do I need? I need some peat, my watering can, and fertilizer, and I'm ready to go. think I got all my stuff. Now let's go get these in the ground. Okay, this is last year's. Some are doing much better than others, but I think they're all going to be just fine in the end, except for maybe a couple down that way. But if they look dead, I'm just going to put one right next to it and they can fight it out. So I can only do like part of it at a time. I'm going to start right in this curve, and then I'm going to do down in the bottom here, and then kind of work my way back that way. I want this very dense purple love grass, and then hopefully it'll choke out the other weeds, because this is kind of considered a weed itself, but it looks just gorgeous when this stuff is, well, just later in the year, because the whole top of it is purple with little specks on it, and it kind of waves in the wind and stuff. It's really a nice looking grass, and it grows in garbage like this gravel at the edge of the road. So this is going to be quite a bit of planting, so let's get going. Okay, that is one right there, and right there. Not sure if that one's alive yet or not, but this one doesn't look like it. Yeah, I'm pretty close together on these. I can't tell if that's that one coming back. I think it is. Should I replace it? Okay, so one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 in my first run. Alright, I'll bring some peat over there. And this. And this. And this flat was only missing 2 because I have 36 in the ground. And that did not cover much. Out of the stuff that made it from last year, we got 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. This is a weed. Any other grass in there is a weed. And then we got 1 here and a couple there. So everything else needs to be filled in. And judging by what I've used so far, it may take up all 4 flats. These are 38s and the others are 72s though, so maybe it'll take 3. I would like to have some in that garden as well, but this comes first. I want this completely filled with purple love grass, and then I'll work on that stuff. So yeah, this one is missing, it's missing 1 there. That one's empty, that one's empty. This has quite a few empty ones in it, so it's not going to go as far. And I had to switch to working uphill instead of downhill. I remembered that from last year. Man, is it hard to work just with that slight angle, to work downhill, to kneel and work downhill. Much easier working this way. So I'm going to drill a bunch more holes and get a bunch more in. Okay, that's 2 flats, 65 plants in all. This one was missing a good deal. So out of the 2 flats, I got 65, which is a heck of a lot of plants. But the next 2 flats are each 72, and I'm not quite sure how full they are. They're pretty damn full. So what I'm going to do now is continue until my little stakes are gone, and then I'm going to go cut a bunch of stakes and get them painted, and then continue on from there. So I'm going to get another flat and get back at it. Okay, so now I gotta kind of get towards the back and kind of work my way towards the front so I don't paint myself into a corner. Well, actually I can work that way for a bit and then back myself out. And I don't know, I don't think that's gonna do it for this flat. So I'll take the flat. I want to get on both sides of the little bridge over there. So I think I'll head there and use up the rest of this flat on both sides of that bridge evenly. And then I think I'll leave the other two flats for tomorrow. It's already 6 o'clock. This making these tags took a while. So let's get back to it. Okay, that was a workout. My back is just killing me. There's 95 that were planted in here this year. I didn't even count the ones from last year, but there's, I don't know, maybe 8 or 10, somewhere around there. So there's over 100 in here. And there is, I think I counted, these kind of flop over so they're hard to count, but I believe there's a dozen in here. And then this one right here is little blue stem. So I'll find a place for that as well. So like I said, half on one side of the bridge, half on the other. And I'm actually going to plant a good deal more there as well. But I'm going to do that. I'm guessing tomorrow. I think the rain is supposed to start a little bit later tonight and go through the morning. So at some time tomorrow, I believe I'll be able to get out here and plant. So let's get these last ones in. Okay, I got the last of the stuff that I'm planting today in the ground. 14 of the purple love grass and that little blue stem that I found in that flat. So now what's left is the prairie drop seed, which is in several flats and pots, and the rest of this purple love grass, which is 70-ish. So I believe I'm going to continue here and here with that and possibly go up further on this side. And then right around that culvert right there, and that should do it for the purple love grass. And then the prairie drop seed is going in all 3 of these, and I'm going to plant that pretty soon too. It's not looking all too hot in the greenhouse there, and I might keep a couple that are in pots and see how it does if I wait later, but I'm going to at least get the flats in the ground. So if you want to see that stuff, make sure you subscribe and click on the update icon. If you have any questions and comments, put them in the comment section below. And if you give the video a thumbs up and or share it, it helps us out greatly. Thanks for watching and have a great day.